Hello and welcome to TW White & Son Suzuki in Effingham. My name's Matthew, I am one of the salesmen, and this is a Suzuki Vitara 1.5 full hybrid in a lovely ice greyish blue. So this is a mid-range, so this means that it just has standard features like reverse camera, running LEDs, keyless entry. I'll just show you round to the front, so you've got your running LEDs down the front there, but when the main lights are on, this does come up as well. So it does have radar brake and radar cruise. Show you around the rest of the vehicle. Lovely grey alloys there as well, 5-spoke. It does have cross traffic alert, so when you're overtaken or someone's overtaken you, obviously you've got the orange symbol that will light up there for you to let you know there's a car on the inside. The keyless entry button just on the side there. And as I open the door, you see you've got the front and rear electric windows. But let's show you how lovely this car is. So just on the inside, you've got a lovely cloth on the inside of the driver's door. You will see that on the passenger door too, but when it comes to the rear, it's just plastic only. Full set of mats front and rear with cloth seating. There are no marks, scratches or disagreeable odours in this car. It's a fantastic condition based on the fact that it's 3 years old. So there's your mats in the back. Again, looks hardly used, which is a bonus. So it does have Isofix, so if you have got children or grandchildren, perfect car to fit them in with lots of leg space. Bring it around to the boot now, and as I open it, you've got your reverse camera there, the LEDs on the back for your rear lights, as you can see, and they were opened to this lovely spacious boot there with the overtop tether as well. So under storage under here, like most Vitaras, unfortunately, because this is a full hybrid, the battery does take up that rear boot there. So you do get a pump with some gunks for your wheels. Bringing you around now to the near side rear passenger door. As I said, so cloth is what you're going to find around the inside on the driver's and front passenger door only. Cup holders, plenty of them, one in each one of the doors and in the centre as well. But again, showing you condition. So showing you now the near side front passenger door. There's that cloth that I was telling you about, and then the cloth that extends right through into the inside there. It will show you now the inside of the vehicle. So I think the first things first I want to show you is this delightful reverse camera. So you see you've got a yellow and a red marker. As soon as you start to move, you notice that those markers get closer to an object. Obviously, yellow line meaning about 2 to 3 foot, and then obviously red line with your bumper line right there is obviously about 1 foot away, but it does mean that you can just get that little bit closer if you need to. So moving on from that, obviously it does come with satellite navigation as standard. Now these aren't live maps in any way, shape or form. These are literally just to give you a guidance of how long it would take you to get to your destination. If you do want to have live maps, what you've got to do is plug your phone into the USB section just underneath there, and then it'll show up in that smartphone link. It does come standard with Bluetooth though, so if you're not really want to plug in your phone or use most of the features, you can have Bluetooth still to be able to use it. You've got DAB, FM, AM as your options for the radio, and then media options, Bluetooth, iPod, even putting in a USB stick, which you can down there in the replacement instead of using it from your phone. Got climate control there, so it does do 0.5 of a degree at a time. And obviously, depending on what wind speed you want and the direction of which mode, basically where you want the air to be flowing through. Automatic gearbox, of course, does not light up here to tell you which gear you're in, unfortunately. It does show you right down the bottom here. So if I put it into neutral, reverse or drive, it will show you all the time, and it will even show you which gear you're in as well. So have got a manual handbrake, which a lot of people do prefer, and then a centre armrest, which you can extend the arm out just to give yourself a little bit of space if you want to rest your arm obviously while driving. Moving around to the steering wheel, automatic lighting, and obviously automatic window wipers as well. Buttons for the infotainment screen, and then obviously the cruise control, which is adaptive cruise, so you can set a distance between you and that car in front. Bluetooth connectivity to answer and hang up, and then your lane departure warning just on there. So you can choose to have that on or on, so just by touching so you can have it on or off visually, but you can turn it off manually just down the side there, so that top left one right there, so you push and hold that down to turn that off. So this vehicle has done 24,509 miles with a good average fuel economy of 53.2 miles per gallon. Obviously it can do a little bit more, but whilst the engine's running and I'm sat still, obviously it's not calculating, so we'll be going down. When I first got in the car it was about 56, so it just goes to show sitting still for a little while with the engine does bring down your MPG, unfortunately. Now you've got the stop start button there, but the buttons next to it, so the two on the very left, as I told you already, the top one is your lane departure warning, which you can turn off. You've got the radar brake, which also controls the radar cruise, you can turn it off. But obviously eco mode means that it takes a lot of torque out of the vehicle, so you're a little bit economic, but it means that you can run on electric by itself for very short periods of time. And I mean, that's very, very short periods. I mean, like anything under 20 miles an hour, where the engine will switch off and you can do up to a mile. Basically on electric only. But look, I really hope you enjoyed the video of this car, and I really hope it enticed you, because it is a really, really lovely car, being well looked after. Lovely colour too, that ice greyish blue. It's almost like a Doug Hegg blue, but just with a metallic hint. So as I said, my name's Matthew. I am one of the salesmen here. Feel free to also speak to my other colleague Jeff, and the manager of the site is Daniel. Telephone number is 01372 414 414. We look forward to hearing from you. Thank you.